Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear. And he shows.
Jockster Casey was a great man for the gab. He practically lived in his local, the bloody stool. And even after the smoking ban and trendy makeover, he still sat at the same spot, propping up the bar from opening till closing, regaling whoever would listen to his stories of the old days. Scams, heists and shenanigans, always ending with the line,
"How do I know? Because I was there."
One evening, Jockster had just finished telling a small group about the time the dockers derailed the 7:15 Belfast Express, when a young man approached. He was in awe.
Were you really a member of the notorious dockers?
I sure was, pal.
The young man shook his hand and bought Jockster a pint.
Were you involved in that mad kidnapping in '68?
I was indeed.
Jockster was impressed at the young fella's knowledge and proceeded to tell the tale. But as Jockster revealed, Mr. McDuffett wasn't as cooperative as he should have been. The dockers had to show him they meant business, so they bumped off his missus. The gradually expanding crowd were all ears as Jockster admitted he had pulled the trigger. It had to be done. They were tough times, but that was then. And this is now.
This is now.
More drinks and pats on the back after another great evening's performance. After closing, Jockster was heading home when he was confronted by the man from the bar. The young man explained how he had been looking for Jockster all his life.
I've been looking for you
ever since 1968, when he lost his mother.
Oh, shite.
No! Jockster protested as the now grown-up Tom McDuffett plunged a knife into our Jockster's guts and left him to bleed out in the alley as revenge for his beloved mother.
Jesus, huh? Oh.
Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story, quickly.
Pardon?
Get on with it.
There's been a terrible fire at our warehouse in India.
What are the losses?
Over 100 dead. 80 of those were children under 10.
I'm talking about the stock. Is it safe?
Yes, sir. It was in an adjoining warehouse. The stock is safe.
Have we any other business?
We must release a statement to the media.
No chance. I want a total media blackout on this.
But, sir, the children. We have to speak to the press.
Mr. Accrington needs a rest. A permanent one.
When?
If it were done, it were well it were done quickly.
Okay, so fingerprints match those found in the murder weapon. The mud stains on the carpet are consistent with the sample of blood belonging to the accused taken from the scene of his arrest. Jack was being accused by the victim in a case of GBH, and the next thing the prosecutor turns up is a stiff. It's a formality, Barry.
Nothing's a formality. I quit. I have nothing. No one.
Jack, I know you're broken, but
This is the only way.
Jack, you killed an innocent man.
No. No one's innocent. No one.
That's his pillar. I was sad to see it blown up because it was a beautiful view when you went up the top of Nelson. I've been longing to go up onto that pillar because I hadn't been up on it since I was very young, you know. And when I was up there in 2 weeks before I was blown up, I actually managed to get up there to the pillar, you know. The pillar was very predominant. It was great when couples were meeting because young boys and girls, they used to say, I'll meet you at the pillar, you know?
Yes.
And it was a great landmark. The head actually was disappeared for a long time, and there was a document, it was on the Late Late Show, and there was a load of people there who was involved in this. And, no one ever really knew who blew up the...
Did you ever hear who blew it up?
Well, there was a rumour going on around that a Frenchman was supposed to have blown it up, but that failed to be, untrue. But there was a few groups, they were claiming they blew it up.
Yes.
I can't remember their names, but it was never proven. As far as I know, there was no one ever arrested for blowing up the pillar.
Oh, the shark had pretty teeth, dear.